Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 26 of my playthrough of F1 Manager 24. Here's Aston Martin. Race number 2 of our second season coming up here with a bit of a twist in things as we're going to the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix for the second race. It's a sprint weekend. We're going to advance one day here. New ATR period is open. And we're going to work on... need to work on our top speed here a little bit. So... best way to do that. Actually, how's our DRS effectiveness? That's 7th. Work on the chassis. Gonna dump about half our hours. Actually, yeah, 34. Gonna dump things into race performance. Engine cooling, don't want things to kind of be a wash, I guess. That should work. Engineers, dump 6 on there. Yeah, we'll do intense. Why not? Guess that'll be done in 21 days. Also want to design another part. Just don't have research open just yet. And to that, we're going to work on new side pods. Dump the rest of our hours into there. Optimize aero. See, I don't want to sacrifice any engine cooling because it is going to be a focus for this season. That should work. Dump the rest into that. Also go intense for that. Just improve future projects here. So I'll be done in 21 days. That's should hopefully be ready for Suzuka. So we'll have the same car here for Budapest and for Melbourne. Keep moving a little bit forward here. Actually, can do anything with the board here, or not the board, facilities. Gonna refurbish some stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Don't really have it in the budget to upgrade stuff just yet. Probably wait till we get some more money from our sponsor packages. Scouting department. Not worried about that right now. Race simulator. Oh, that's a bit pricey. Force center. Upgrade you, because that's cheap as you could get. Same goes for the helipad. Keep advancing. Let's take a look at where we are. High chance of rain. Cold strategy, or cold tires. Should also benefit us here. Car analysis. Well, we're better than the field on medium speed, better on low speed. I think we could get both cars in the top 10 here. So P12 for Lance, P7 for Fernando. See you for sprint qualifying. Well, things are looking pretty good in practice. We were P2 and P4 on the speed chart. So for good things here. Have a little bit of traffic got in Lance's way. Starting what should hopefully be our only flyer for Q1. Ricardo first to put in a lap. Magnussen 1.2 seconds off. Got the Haas faster than Alpine. Hamilton goes to the top now in the Ferrari. About a quarter second ahead of Ricardo. See what Lance is right here as Fernando is purple in sector 2. Big pace upgrades on the wings to start. Definitely a big factor there. 10th off Hamilton for Lance.
The driving was good.
Fernando
Runs
to the
was
top
cool,
by
box
2/10.
spot.
So Fernando's going to be good. Lance will monitor, see if we just to send him back out. All right, quick recap. Hamilton went back to the top after his second lap there. Fernando finished P7, and Lance was P11, eliminated there. Both Saubers, both Alpines, and the Haas of Logan Sargent. First lap underway here in Q2, or SQ2. Fernando, one of the first cars out, sent him out ahead of Lance. See what we could do here. Got Williams in front trying to warm their tires. I think we're going to get held up there. So Fernando was purple in sector 1. Green sector 2. Hamilton's purple there. Sainz first to turn in the lap. Hamilton to top by 8/10. Here comes Fernando. P2. 10th and a half off.
It's looking good.
It's ahead of Bottas though.
Cool the engine.
And Lance.
The engine on the way in.
P3 just behind
Okay.
Fernando. We have time. We'll get both out for a second lap. All right, this time got Lance out first. Sainz currently on the bubble. Outside looking in, you got a couple of fast cars. Leclerc, Russell, Verstappen, Piastri. Verstappen improving. I think Leclerc just exited the pit lane there, or he was just wrapping up a lap. Actually, who was that? Oh, that was Leclerc. Interesting. I'm not sure if he'll make it. Looking good here with Lance. It's green both sectors. He goes up to P4. Less than a quarter second off
P4.
Perez.
That's a good lap.
Nando's not improving this lap.
Any chance we are safe?
Verstappen looks like he got bumped. Russell bumps in. Couple surprises here. Fernando stays P8. Ricardo jumps him. Albon eliminated. Sainz eliminated. Leclerc eliminated. And Verstappen's not going to be any better either. Couple surprises there in SQ2. All right, maybe one and done here as everybody is out on track early into the session. Lap so short, though. Might be able to get a second lap done here. Let's see who's going to be going purple first. So far, Piastri. Sector 2. So far, Hamilton. See who can put it together for the first lap here. So far, Hamilton hanging on. That's a bad lap.
Currently P6.
Same as Fernando. Jeez, what happened?
Good lap.
Just as I suspected, everyone able to get out for their second and final flyer here. See if anyone can improve now. It was on the same scuffed set of softs they did their first lap on. Hamilton improving. Currently purple. Can we improve? Lance is improving. Same as Fernando. I was going to say there's only one way to go up. Or one way to go, but up, basically. All right, Perez P2, Russell P4. Hamilton stays P1. What can we do with Fernando? P4 with Lance. P5 with Fernando. Those are pretty competitive laps right there. All right, so on pole for the sprint race. Lewis Hamilton over Sergio Perez and Piastri. Lance starting P4. Fernando P5. All right, got light rain in the schedule. Let's see. It's going to be light rain through the entire race here. Driver options. Should we... Maybe start with a little bit less fuel and we'll just save throughout the race. Can't change this. Fernando not too happy with the setup. We can only change it after the sprint race, so probably just have to wait for that. Push from the get-go. Off we go for the sprint race.
Hungaroring is
All right,
now
some
upon
light
us.
rain coming on down. See if Checo can win.
And it's
But he's standing
lights
starting
out,
P2,
and
Hamilton on
away we
pole.
go.
Everyone, as expected, on enters.
Do your best, Lance.
As here comes Norris charging up the middle.
Don't hang around too
Ocon
much.
had a bit interesting line right there. Lando all the way up to P4. Again, trying to go this season without really pushing on the fuel. But with us going down to 3 engines from 4. Probably need to focus on cooling later in the season. Not a lot of rain on track, only 1.3 millimeters. It's getting a little bit more dry, but it's expected to rain the entire race. Hamilton so far with a clean getaway up front. Teammate Leclerc trying to charge up from P14. George Russell currently hanging on to last points position for Mercedes. Now it's got about a second and a half to get to the guys up front. See what we can do with some battery here. Took a bit longer than expected. Here we are on lap 5, though. Fernando just about within a second of Lando, but again, no DRS with the track being damp. 2.5 seconds clear of Lance right now. Yeah, it's doing better than other drivers on tires. It's not really going to matter, I don't think, by the end of this thing. But even with pushing on, look how much better we're doing. Meanwhile, for those who had bad qualifying efforts, Max Verstappen, P9, trying to get to the points around George Russell. As Leclerc's up to P13. He's still got a lot of work to do here. Up front, Perez took the lead, considerably ahead by 2.5 seconds over Lewis Hamilton. Working on getting up after it with 15 to go. Might make a move down the inside. But they're going to have it right there. Trying to lean on the battery. It's got a nice 2-second gap from Stroll to Ocon now. Verstappen's still trying to get around Russell. Can't do it. Let's see. Come on. We can make this work. Yeah, looking for a lunge. Not going to get it there. Start saving the battery again. Let's just see if we get down the front here.
Slow down.
Copy.
No, I'm going to need to save up a little unless you lunge her in right there. Not happening there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I cannot pass.
Yeah, we're going to have to top up a little bit.
Okay.
Back off now.
Yeah, it looks like Verstappen got done. He's up to P7.
Good charging.
Imagine he's going to be charging his way up to us here. And to go, we got Verstappen all over us right here. Oh, I was about
Car
to
behind now.
try having him hold us up, or hold him up.
Behind 2.3.
It's already on past.
Focus, mate. Come on.
Caught up in a hurry there. Yeah, it's 4 seconds off of Norris now. I think they're really pushing on the tires. Well, maybe not.
So we just need to push now.
Trying to push on the tires when they're hot
So lean on tyres as
or
much
even
as you can. From
pretty
now.
warm because want to risk jeopardizing our points here. Verstappen probably going to get us down the straight or one of these straights. A little bit more rain on track now, 1.35 millimeters. Perez and Hamilton in a duel right now. Hamilton retook the lead briefly. Checo just took it back. Yeah, I think he's going to get us here in a sec. We knew there'd be a pass coming soon. I didn't think it'd be us trying to pass Lando. 3 to go. Got the battery going. Still trying to keep the tires cool.
3 more laps.
A little bit of excess fuel. See if we make a lunge down the inside. Almost. Even pushed him wide right there. And this is kind of allowing Lance to catch back up. He uses some battery.
Verstappen 0.8.
Verstappen chewing through those tires. Perez, who usually chews through them, keeping them up so far. He's got 7 seconds on the Mercedes. Yeah, it's actually going to be considered a dry track in a little bit. And right now we are out of DRS range. Yep, there we go. So DRS should be opening here in a little bit.
Gap is still 1.2. 1.2. What's your thoughts?
Gonna have the pass here. Yes, we do. That's P4. Lando kind of went a little wide there.
Save fuel. Yeah.
Probably still gonna have DRS down the straight here.
2 more laps. 2 more laps.
Okay, copy.
I think we get the podium, so let's kind of push on, see if Lance can get around Max,
Head on out lap.
whose
Right behind you.
enters
Right behind
definitely much worse than ours.
Energy available.
Let's go balance for
you.
now.
Coast will help.
I'm okay still pushing on the tires for now. Lance taking a look on the 4-time champion. Nothing there.
Push on.
Still catching on Piastri here.
Just a tyre update.
Doing pretty good on getting the extra fuel here.
We can keep going.
It's got 1 to go now.
Less lift.
Let's
coast,
push.
keep it tense.
Copy.
You can stop lifting coast.
Copy. Good info.
Got the wing open. That should be the pass for the podium. There we
Give you the
go.
energy.
Yeah.
Ooh, gotta be careful. Those tires are hot now.
1 more lap.
Copy.
DRS of Fernando. That should be good to the end there.
Tires down the straight.
Lance also got around Verstappen.
Okay.
Don't think we're going to get up to Hamilton. That's perfectly fine. Track condition changed to damp, so no DRS anymore anyway.
A little bit more lifting coast for 10.
Don't think we're going to get Lando with Lance. Be a nice try. Got energy.
Copy.
So here we are, winner of the sprint race in Hungary. It's going to be Sergio Perez. Lewis Hamilton going to get on the podium there for P2. And we got the podium in the sprint race with Fernando. With fastest lap.
That's the check.
That doesn't really count for anything, though. P6 for Lance. So nice points haul of, let's see, 9 points out of here. Right off to Q1. Looks like we're going to have rain the back half of the session, so let's get them out now. Gonna be a busy track out there. Luckily, we got pretty clear traffic, and I don't think we're going to catch up to anybody on their out lap. Gasly looks like he's the first one out on track. More purple so far. Lance actually faster at the moment. Verstappen goes purple. All right, let's see what we got here. Gasly first across the line. Got a yellow flag. Got him beat by half second.
Currently P1.
Ocon now lock up in turn 2.
Okay.
And we're to the top of the board. Well, trying to see if we get this done before the rain drops. I think we should. Ocon definitely needs it. He had that lock up there and needs to get his way in. Not many surprises on the outside here. Maybe Albon, because Ed Williams has made improvements with their pace. Lance currently purple in Sector 1. Fernando now goes purple. Gonna have a Haas in the way. That's not good. Verstappen's now purple. Let's see what we got here. Only P2.
P2 Lance. That's a good lap.
Fernando takes P2 from him.
Cool the car.
Okay.
And rain's starting to drop.
Ready.
That's a good thing,
Yeah,
Lance.
copy.
No swearing. No swearing. Pretty good effort there. P3 and P4. Verstappen at the top. Surprise elimination there, Esteban Ocon. He's out. Wasn't able to improve after that lockup on his first run. Also, Daniel Ricciardo, a bit of a surprise there. Magnussen, not so much. Albon, surprise, sure. Joke on you, not surprise. Okay, this is a bit tricky of a situation. Would we... The rain, the current way the rain currently is, maybe just go on scuffs, perhaps, because track's kind of wet at the moment. Let's give it a go.
It's green now.
Okay, I'm scared. No, I'm like, okay, they're on inters. Oh, when in Rome, I guess. Okay, everybody's already going out for a second lap, but so far, P4 and P7 on the outside looking in. Sainz, Gasly, Tsunoda, Pocher, and Sargent. Rain's just kind of stuck there at 0.9 millimeters. So, I think we'll kind of keep these same tires on. Maybe wait a little bit once we get some clear track. All right, got plenty of clear track right here. Rain's slowly starting to pick up as everyone started to exit the pit lane. That might affect Fernando, and I'm not too pleased about that. Also got a pretty early move here. Don't see Sainz, Gasly, the Saubers, or Sargent out there, so they might be calling it a day here. As Lance is improving. Track's about to cross over to damp conditions. Lance definitely picked up in terms of qualifying so far this year. He's going to improve across the line. Stays P5.
5. It's a good lap. Cool the car on the way in.
Okay.
Yeah, here comes Fernando. Goes up P6. I think he should be good.
Okay, copy. Understood.
Well, both drivers are into Q3 for this week as Verstappen again top of the board over the Ferraris as we're in the middle of a McLaren and Sergio Perez sandwich. Eliminated there Sainz, Gasly, the Saubers, and Logan Sargent. Okay, session 12 minutes at 1.9 millimeters of rain. Trying to see which way that's kind of going here.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's kind of staying stable. We'll send him out. Going out for what should be our final flyer here. Track has dried up just a smidge, still plenty damp, but 0.2 millimeters less precipitation on the circuit. Let's see what we're looking at here. Currently P7, P8. Piastri just crossed the line. Go to the top. Fernando Purple in Sector 1. Hello. We need to start on pole here. We know how good we can be in the rain. No, he's not improving that second sector, though. He might have had traffic. He's got Red Bull right in front. Let's see what Lance could do. He goes up to P4.
P4 at the moment.
4/10 off. Faster than the McLaren of Lando Norris. Here
Cool,
comes
as much as you
Fernando.
Yeah.
He improves to P5. It's a great get with that purple first sector, though.
Currently P5.
Not sure. Let's see. Hamilton goes P6. I don't think Leclerc is improving at all.
Okay.
Aston Russell, who's not going any faster. Leclerc's not going any faster. They coming in? I think they are. All right, so Piastri on pole over Verstappen Perez. Lance P4, Fernando P5. All right, heavy rain to be expected here. Suggesting we start in inters. It's going to be a monsoon just around lap 10. Don't think we're ever going to be going to dry tires at this point. So you know what? I'm okay going with the strategy here because we could just kind of just do whatever with it. Oh, and these setup changes definitely paid off for Fernando. He's much happier with it now. Let's take away some fuel. 2 laps worth. We'll just kind of gain it back with the normal pace. And off we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
With the Hungarian
All right,
Grand
looks
Prix.
like some people on
And it's lights out.
Wets?
And away we go.
Verstappen's on wets, Hamilton's on wets, Leclerc and Sainz are on wets. I mean, they are expecting a monsoon in a little bit. It's only 2 inches or 2 millimeters of rain on the track right now. So, a bit confused by that move.
Push more.
Obviously not pushing on the tires for right now.
Don't hang around too much.
Get a little aggressive with the overtakes.
Let's try and get past them.
Yeah.
Track's still kind of drying for the moment. Verstappen's doing pretty well in the wets so far. Able to retain the lead through first half of the track. Yeah, she looks like he's making a move.
When you can you just give us track feedback, track state?
Verstappen's still hanging on to it. We need to use a little bit of battery to get back up there. As Norris taking a look on Fernando. He's got it for now.
Yeah, mate. I don't have that pace.
Yeah, you're fine. Cross the line, Verstappen has it for now. Fastest lap goes to Perez. Piastri taking that look. He's gonna make a lunge. He's gonna make it work. Piastri to the lead. Yeah, those wet tires. Until the track takes more rain, they're gonna burn up in a hurry. Lap 3, track's starting to take more rain now. But still not at the point yet to make that crossover to the wet tire. As we're stamping down 72% on the wets. Try to make a move on him right here. Lance is a second behind, trying to see if maybe get a tiny bit of a gap back to Fernando so we don't double stack him.
Keep this right.
Here we go, taking a look over Verstappen. Can we lunge it in there? Oh, taking a look. Need some battery. That's P4. Perez to the lead. Let's play keep away.
It's a great job.
I'll send Lance to go attack Max. Gasly the first to commit to the pits. He's coming on the inters. And here's the thing. 4 millimeters is the threshold for the wet tire. And it's going to be that for a little bit here, but there's going to be a period where it's going to taper off a bit. So I'm wondering, do we maybe want to wait a little bit, see exactly what goes on. But wet tire's going on the Alpine there. Bit of a slow stop. Down to Wayne P20. Well, Alonso about second off of Norris. Lance still trying to get him around. Max. As Bottas at least 2.5 seconds behind. About to cross over to 4 millimeters. Maybe we'll kind of ride along with Fernando here. Wait and see what the leaders do as, there we go, it's about to cross over. Track has changed to what? Okay. I think our hands are tied. We're going to have to do it anyway. So Fernando, you're coming in.
Box, Fernando.
Lance?
Yes, box.
Maybe we'll just keep you out for now, I suppose. Just an extra lap. You know you got pace, so.
Cool the tires as much as you can.
Okay.
Box.
All right, Fernando, the only one coming into the pit for now.
Copy.
It's taking even more rain, so the inters are going to be a bit out of use here. .74. You're going to be working on pit stop speed very soon, but no mistake still. There you are down and away. Faster than the Haas. Snoda had a lock up in turn 1.
He's 1 second back.
That's hello.
Behind.
We're share up in the points right now for Sauber. See if that rookie get anything done this week.
So lots of scrubbing.
Verstappen's wet tire down to 53%. I think we're still going to wait and see right here if the leaders come in, and we will react immediately with Lance. And so for nothing. All right, lap 8, I'm looking at Fernando basically just carve his way through the field right now, so I think we'll do the same as Verstappen's gotten back around Checo for the lead. But again, his tires are pretty shredded.
We'll be boxing this one.
It's Hamilton catching up in a hurry as well.
Okay, I'm happy to box.
If you can manage the rears a bit.
Copy.
All right, let's see here. See, the rain's going to taper off a bit in 4 minutes, but I don't know if he'll get to the point
Box.
where we'll have to go back to the inters.
Copy.
Alonso now past Tsunoda, past Ricardo. Three seconds. Slow stop, but no mistakes.
Caution one on exit.
There goes Fernando flying on past. That's right, ahead of Magnussen. Push on the tires. Get him up a temp. All right, rain has tapered off. Track is drying a decent amount. Feel pretty committed to the wet tires at this point, though. Still closing on Norris. As up front, Verstappen and Hamilton's tires under 50%.
P7.
Oop, tires getting a little cool there. Doing good on saving on fuel. Plenty of battery in the tank.
We've got Bottas right behind us.
Clear up to P3, so wet tires still king right now, even if the track is drying for the moment. Sainz coming into the pits. Knew how shredded his tires were. I think he's going the intermediates here. Yes, he is. That's probably a necessity more than anything. It's gonna be chilled out a little bit here. I'll pick back up temporarily. But yeah, dealing with heating concerns right now.
Cool tyres.
You have 8 seconds on Bottas, so maybe we should have kept it on the inters. Yeah, let's bring him back in. Go back on a fresh set.
It'll be box
Fresh set.
Copy. Box,
Take him back with a better condition anyway.
Tyre to inter when you come in the pit lane. Tyre to green inter.
Box, box.
Copy.
Okay, Lance. Box, box for new inter.
I still think we'll get our sponsor target. Still plenty early in this thing. 2.99. .86, quicker stop.
Watch the
All right,
protection
Fernando
line.
down the way. P12. Head of that Alpine. Lance P19 for now. You can pick back through these people. Woo,
Two
got a big
cars off.
crash. No safety car though.
Debris there.
Happened just in front of Lance. Let's see here. Had Albon. I think Joe on you. Right out of the first corner. A little bit of contact. Everyone's still going. Was some carbon fiber littered on the track though. One's car seems to be fine though. Hand up to P11. Got around Ricardo. Chasing down Logan Sargent. Should be able to get back to our spot. No problem here. Lap 18. Cars are starting wet tires. Starting to have issues. Lewis Hamilton has a puncture. Took it all the way down to 0%. Other cars yet to pit on the wets. Got Leclerc and Verstappen. They're at about 25%. Hamilton to the pits. Yes, Fernando now up around Logan Sargent. And Hamilton's going to another set of wets. Okay then. We'll move. Our forecast center says it's not going to pick up terribly heavy till lap 25. So if he wants to burn through him again, guess be our guest. And Leclerc's now got himself a puncture. Just some of these guys are trying to run the wet tire to the ragged edge, aren't they? Well, we'll see if Ferrari makes the same call to go the wet tire with their other car here. As rain is picking up, more rain started dropping on the track. Issues in the right front. He's down the way as Fernando's already passed. This is going to be a freaky looking top 10 at the end of this thing, isn't it? Verstappen finally in the pits. He did not have a puncture on the other hand. What tire's going there? Trouble on the right rear.
Stuck behind this guy.
So that hurt him a little bit, but he had such a lead.
We need to keep
Mentioned that'll
going.
kind of shake out to be okay. Yeah, it's going to have monsoon conditions in 3 minutes or so. Cars coming to the pits now. You got Ocon, Magnussen, Joe. They're all switching to the wet tire. And he's getting held for traffic. Joe now getting held for traffic. Everyone's just getting held for traffic. Yeah, rain is definitely picking up in a hurry. But I'm not in a hurry to pit just yet.
So Fernando, we will start more management.
Copy.
Here's Piastri now coming in. They're going to the wet tire. No, McLaren did not get the jump. Russell's still staying out. Because we see it's going to taper off again for a little bit. It's just going to be a really weird race. A lot of cars in the pits for Lance to overtake on lap 22 here. Let's back up to P11 for now. Again, for now. Well, Norris went to the pits. I imagine Russell is too. So we're going to answer with Fernando here. So yeah, we made one extra stop today, but I'd rather not wait it out in case something happens. What tire going back on?
Box, box, box.
Okay.
Box, slippy, caution.
2.96. So Gasly and Hamilton going on by. Gasly's on wet tire, going to get pit again soon. 2.99 again.
Currently P9. So you got Russell ahead. So gap to Russell is 3.5. Behind you got Albon.
And we're ahead of Leclerc still. Neat. That's out P18. As Ocon just ahead. Let's go catch him. Hey, get some moves. Here comes Fernando getting around Russell for P8. As you make a quick move on Gasly here. His tires are just about shot.
So these tyres are looking really good.
Okay.
On the right side. Lunge it. Almost. Eh.
So back off.
Copy. Cancel the lift and coast.
Probably get him down the front right here. Oh, he's trying to block. Yeah, I'll take a long way around. Why not? Peace up for Fernando. Yeah, track condition has changed to damp. Knew there's going to be a bit of a tapering off of the rain till lap 38 or so. That's going to pick right back up. But this time, not second guessing myself.
A little bit more lift and coast for 10.
We're going to just stay on the wet tire here. Maybe bring the temps down a little bit with Fernando.
Slow down.
Lance is doing all right now, though.
Copy.
Gasly and Tsunoda coming in. Imagine they're going to go to the inters. It's like we already made our extra stop. If they want to do an extra one, be my guess. And the leader, Sergio Perez, now coming in. He's going to make that switch back over intermediates. That's another problem on the right rear. I'm just kind of focused on speed with their stops this here, looks like. 3 is down the way. Should be out safely ahead of Norris. Top 3 are kind of in their own bubble. They could do whatever they want now. And we got VSC. Do we want to switch to
Delta positive.
fresh wet tire? Because it's about to drop some heavy rain right here.
And there's been quite a crash.
Albon crashed in turn 5. That was really unfortunate because it was about to start just pouring rain again. Went off on his own. Sorry, back in P19.
Box, box, Lance.
Okay.
It's about to drop heavy rain right now.
Pull up outside your garage. Reminder, it's slippery.
Okay.
Once we get Fernando back around, we'll probably go for a fresh set of wets as well. unless the VSC clears.
Car
2.94.
Is he okay?
Seems okay. Possibly a bit debris.
Alright, so Lance out P17. As Fernando, as we've burned through a lot of this wet tire right here, switching to a fresh set. Surprised they didn't bring Hamilton in for a fresh sweat, especially with the field being slowed down with the VSC. Verstappen, Piastri, you're going to have to pit. Same as Russell, Leclerc. This race just kind of has everything today, doesn't it? All right, VSC's about to end.
Push the tyres.
Push on the fuel a little bit.
Yep, copy.
And VSC ended. So
That's
gave herself a
the
boost
coast
with the
keep
condition of the wet tires. And I expect we're going to stay on this set till the end, as it's about to start dropping really heavy in about a minute. Here we go, Fernando in P10, Lance in P17. It's already happened again. Lewis has got a puncture. Got those tires way too hot.
Cool the tyres on the straight.
Yeah.
So should be able to get around him no problem here. As the heavier stuff pushed off a few more minutes. So by the time Hamilton gets there, maybe Lance might have a shot getting around him. Who knows? Oh, he's just crawling. Oof. Come on, get around him. There you go. Get around the hard way. Who's crawling into the pits right now? Next one in danger of blowing a tire here is Leclerc, then probably Ocon. Yeah, he's down away. There's 3 millimeters of rain on track. It's gonna get better soon. Cars starting to come in now. Leclerc's already out on the wet tire. Here comes Verstappen. Into the pits as we're around Dale Porcher. Heavy stuff is here. Just gonna get these tires back down to a decent point. Fresh set of wets are on. Someone locked up. It was Magnussen.
Yep.
VSC.
Virtual safety car.
There's always something here in it. Leclerc crashed in turn 5. Okay. That's going to be one Ferrari out of the picture here. Same spot Albon took himself out at. Well,
Yep.
tires are in fine condition. It's just a VSC. We're now bunching up here. We'll just kind of stay out. There we go. Wet tires. Track is now wet. These tires should be coming back down temperature-wise. Perfect. Let's Russell into the pits. Already passed him. Chair, Ricardo Sargent in the pits. See if Lance can get around him.
Magnussen has now stopped.
Yeah, and sponsor goal for Lance was P12. We should be able to get around these guys no problem.
Leclerc went off.
Is he okay?
All okay. This is debris for a
We are
front
in
wing, it shouldn't
P12.
be Too long.
All right, BSC's ending.
VSC ending.
We're pushing like hell here.
Yep.
It's Bottas out just ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
So we can cancel the
Not going to
left
push as
exposure.
hard on the tires with Lance because they're at worse condition, but he's in the points right now.
We can push a bit more.
So use energy if you need it.
See if we can track down Ricardo here. Let's see, I don't think he's got him just yet. Close on the Sauber as well. That should be fine. Ooh. Tires are still kind of cold. See, we'll tack them on a little bit. Things probably going to take another interesting swing right here. As you can see, rain's tapered off a little bit again. And it's kind of drying up from this point in a hurry. So we're going to have to watch the tire temps a little bit. But
Slow down.
it's going to pick up again at the very end. I don't think it's going to be at the point again to go to inters. I still think we're committed to seeing this race out on this current set of tires for both drivers. And we got VSC.
Lift and coast into 10.
Yep.
Keep the tires cool,
Virtual safety
because
car.
it's going to dry out a little bit here. Sonoda crashes out turn 9.
Safety car.
Expecting this many DNFs here this week. But different corner than Albon Leclerc's incidents. He's out though. All right, VSC's ending.
Virtual safety car's ending.
Copy.
Go ahead, just change everyone to light.
Push on your front.
Heavier
You
stuff's
can
going to
lean on
drop
the right
again in
front
3 minutes.
You've
We still got to manage the
it.
temps for right now.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to have to go to conserve. Just keep those temps as low as possible.
Copy.
But current update, Lance right on Ricardo here. Gonna see if we get anything done to get around him up to P9. Mando trying to track down Valtteri Bottas. It's about a second ahead of him. We got 11 to go. We have finally caught up to Bottas here, trying to make a lunge on him. It's such a weird contrast right now because everybody's trying to conserve their tires. Again, I'm committed to staying on these till the end of the race. Still being managed or trying to manage the engine temps too.
Yep.
Us pulling the pace way back, doing better on tires than these other guys like Bottas down to 45%, 44% on the tires. Lance initially had the worst tires of anybody, but us running at a conservation pace. Been dialing that back.
Big lift and coast now.
So kind of forcing everyone else in the position of taking a puncture and having to take another set.
Need it.
Confirm.
We're just seeing if we get around Bottas now. Just run away from him on pace as he continues to burn his tires up. That'll take a lot more rain back on track. About 3 minutes, now put us back into over 4 millimeters of rain. Pull the tires down, we'll be fine to the end. Lance, meanwhile, P9 got around Theo Pourchaire, who got passed by Ricardo. I'm trying to see if we can just get Ricardo now.
Ahead of you.
Ferrari's still out of the points. As Hamilton trying to get around that Sauber.
Getting the rhythm, you're doing okay.
Nothing been going so far. Oh, this is going to be a battle here. We got Joe Guan Yu as a pick. That was a weird glitch, but got around Bottas.
Let's go.
Actually, don't want to push on the engine right now. We're getting a little close to being in overheating territory. Theo Pourchaire coming in. He's gone as far as he could go.
We'll have a bit more lift and coast in this one.
Copy.
So kind of quick push in there. Our tires going on there. Trying to see if we can still get Lance up around Ricardo right here. As we're over a second up over Bottas. Ooh, around the outside.
A lot can still happen.
It's a good move right there. That's P8. Keep using a little bit of battery, build that gap up.
Yes.
As here's the heavy stuff. Rain starting to accumulate.
Currently P8 line.
Got a crash. Bottas involved.
Possible debris.
What happened there? I don't
Now
think
this
it was
at turn
us.
1. Now there's an inviting
Oh,
opportunity
Joe
there,
Guan Yu went for a pass.
and you can see how the cars come together.
Collided
Who was at
there.
fault?
That's probably going to be a penalty on the Haas, I imagine. But Bottas has aero issues. As he's going to be having to come in. And We might be able to jump him with Lance. Yep, Joe's got a penalty. Tire temp still coming down. Yeah, his track's now at a wet condition. Perfect. All right, Bottas now coming into the pits. Racing Bull box is at the very end of the pit lane. So let's see if we get this done here. Yeah, they're gonna have to change the wing anyway, so that's gonna be P7 for Lance. There we go. Go light on the wear. As it's going to move Ferrari into the points with Hamilton. Mercedes now has double points, Ocon in P10. But Bottas has a tire advantage. Good Lord, his third puncture of the race. We got 3 laps to go. Lewis Hamilton with another puncture, and he missed the pit. Oh, no. Well, Ferrari kissed all those points goodbye. Might be P3 in the constructors after this. I'd look now, but I don't want to spoil myself just yet. 2 to go for the leaders. As doing great on tires right now. Oh, jeez. Hamilton going down a lap there. Holding them up. Wow. Piastri's gotten around Verstappen. It was a nice 3-car battle for the lead. Not anymore. As Checo could just jet away to the win now. Although Piastri's tire is 20% better than anybody's. Top 3. Might be able to get back up there. But Fernando, nice running space. 18 seconds back to Russell. 17 seconds up to Lando. Could we, if we didn't make that extra stop earlier, maybe could add B4 and B6, but
2 more laps.
I'm not crying about it.
Copy.
All right, we're just going to watch this battle for the lead on the final lap here. Piastri's close to a half second within Perez. Verstappen going to be on the podium, but he's fallen to 2 seconds behind with his tires. Obviously no DRS, so he's just going to have to do us the hard way here.
Last full lap.
Yeah, Fernando's now taking the wide. Piastri around the left side. Made that look easy.
Overtake.
Perez got puncture. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. So I guess 20% is the threshold where stuff starts breaking. He's holding up his teammate. There goes Verstappen on by. I don't.
You got lots of energy here for Gordon.
Copy.
Yeah, Perez is kind of just dragging along right now, but I don't think we're anywhere close enough to get him. As Oscar Piastri round in the final corner. He's going to be your winner of the second race of the season at the Hungaroring. Oh, it's getting worse for Perez. Maybe Lando might get him. No, I don't think it's going to be enough at this point.
He's got the win.
Verstappen P2. And with 3 tires, Sergio Perez rounds out the podium. So, not going to get close enough there.
We have low battery.
Copy.
Fernando, P5, stellar result there.
Let's check a flag. P5.
As Lance,
Tough weekend, tough race.
stellar result here as well.
Well done,
Gonna
guys.
round this corner.
Tough race. Well done to you guys.
P7. All right, great result for us through the weekend. Top 10 here, Piastri, Verstappen, who had fastest lap, Perez, Norris, Alonso, Russell, Stroll, Ricardo, Ocon, who jumped up 7 spots, and Bottas rounded out the points. Then you had Sargent, Gasly, Pocher, Magnussen, Sainz, Zhou Guanyu, and Lewis Hamilton. Then, not finishing the race, Tsunoda, Leclerc, and Albon. Driver standings, Fernando jumps up 5 spots to P5. Currently has 18 points. Lance falls to P7. Only about a wash with our drivers. as we're tied with Ferrari and the constructors. Gained a lot of points there. Currently the clear number 4 team, which is the season goal for us here. Red Bull leads the constructors by 20 points over McLaren. Pit stops, yeah, we kind of figured we weren't there. And no mistakes, but need to start working on speed. Okay, and we got our sponsor bonuses here, but with Fernando's new contract clause, you have to pay out $200,000 to him. Got our extra front wings are built. Everyone is happy. And in 2 weeks, headed off to Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. Still have the same car on, or same parts on the car. Have new chassis, hopefully ready for, I think, week 4 is Suzuka. Possibly might have them done then. Might go slow with the manufacturing. Not sure. But let's see. What else we got to do here? I think that's all good. Yeah. So that's going to do for this episode. If you're brand new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so we get notified when that next episode comes out. Should be in about 2 days. Trying to front load recording these. Heading off to Miami for a couple days. Need some sunshine. And because you know why? I too need to go outside. Thanks for watching.